Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Thursday, July 25th. And just to put a fine point on it, what I would like everybody to do today is note that tomorrow is Mark's birthday. And therefore, I would like you to inundate him with birthday wishes. Wouldn't that be fun? It'll probably make him feel so good, and it will make you feel good. So at the end of the program, when I say, do something nice for someone else today, you can either send them an early birthday greeting or just send it tomorrow, little note to yourself. If you've got a financial question, if you've got a real life issue going on, get in touch with us. Go to jillonmoney.com, click the contact us button, and write us a note. And of course, let us know if you would like to join us on the air live by checking that box. And Mark does everything else, not on his birthday. I hope you're not going to work on your birthday, Mark. While you're on the website, don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter and check out our YouTube show, Jill on Money, powered by the Compound, and all the other great, cool stuff that lives on that website. All right. Today, we are going to talk to Bob, who's on the line from Pennsylvania. Hi, Bob. How are you?
Hi, Jill. Very good. Glad to talk to you.
Great to talk to you as well. Tell us what's going on. How can we help you out?
So, Jill, I started my career in my early 30s, wasn't worrying about saving, and they had a pension where I worked. They ended up freezing that over. I married, and my lovely spouse encouraged me to start putting money in a 403B. So, no one ever thinks they're going to get old, but here I am. I'm 1 year from retirement. Yeah.
You sound very, very spry. How old are you, Bob?
I'm going to be 64 next month.
Okay. And your wife is how old?
She's 60.
Okay. And is she working still?
She is. She's working too, and she's planning on trying to work till 65 also.
Okay. And how much do you guys make together?
So I am making about 110, and I think she's making about 120-ish a year.
And you've been contributing to your retirement accounts because your wife's so smart. She said, "Get on this, babe. Let's do it." All right.
Exactly. And I maxed out, and I honestly, ridiculously, I was in a high risk thing, but I got about 10% a year, as they say you might. And I just finally this year rebalanced it to be a little bit more conservative because I am just a year away. So I did well with it, like I said, about 10% on average. But all my retirement money really is in a 403B, other than the pension that they froze on us, but I will be getting pension also.
Okay, wait a second. The 403B, how much is in there?
So I actually have two of them, but it's about near 800,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, between the two. Yep.
All right. And the frozen pension, are you going to receive that as a monthly income or a lump sum?
Monthly income.
How much will that be?
$19.34 a month.
1934. I remember it well. Okay. When you look at that 1934, I know that's great. I want to know how much of your expenses this is going to cover. So do you know how much money you guys spend?
I'm going to guesstimate that we're spending approximately $3,000 a month. I think so. I'd have to tighten up. Our mortgage is paid off. Our cars are paid off. So we have no loans or anything like that. So it's just the stuff to live on. Okay.
And how much is in your wife's retirement account? Do you know?
She thinks, and it's again, mostly 403Bs. Mm-hmm. She thinks about also for her about 800,000.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much is the house worth that you said is paid off?
I think somewhere between 800,000 and 900,000.
And you're going to stay there?
We're going to try it as long as we can. Yep.
Okay, great. Any money in the bank, safe money like cash on hand? What do you got?
52,000.
Okay. And no other money invested beyond these 403B accounts?
No. She had about 20,000 in a stock, and that's it. But almost all her same thing. Yeah.
Okay. That's all good. You guys have grown kids?
No kids.
No kids. That's why you have all this money.
Yeah, that's it. Our cats are pretty pricey.
I know the animals, they really do take a big bite. When you retire at age 65, okay, what is your game plan? Never working again, working part-time, doing something? What do you think?
I was hoping to do, maybe 6 hours, 8 hours a week for a couple of years.
Okay. And, you just make a few $1,000 kind of?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just to because while she's working, she's got 5 more years and she's like, don't be hanging around the house.
You got it. Yep. I just got to make sure I have dinner on the table when she gets home.
Oh, I love that. Are you a good cook?
I'm learning.
Okay. That's all right. You're a work in progress.
Everything's better with a glass of wine. So
Isn't that the truth? It's like the world is all of the money in the 403B, is that pre-tax? In other words, it has not been taxed yet?
Has not been, yes.
Okay. So is the general game plan, let's make sure I understand this. So you got the money that's in cash. You retire in a year. Is the money in your 403B, are you going to start pulling a little bit of that out every year to start living on until you collect Social Security?
Possibly the few hours I work a week, if I do that, might be enough mad money to prevent me from having to pull some out right away.
Well, I don't know. You could do it anyway. I mean, it's fine. Because what does your Social Security benefit look like at either your age 67 or 70?
It is $2,700 and some change a month.
Okay, at 67.
No, I'm sorry. It's 65. I don't know at 67.
I don't want you to take it at 65.
Okay.
You got to wait till 67. And it's fine. You have plenty of money to do it. I'll tell you why. The longer you wait, the better the benefit's going to be. Okay. Let's just pretend it's $3,000 a month at age 67. For the couple of years that you pull money out of that 403B account, don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, you could you could pull $50,000 out, pay the tax that's due. You're going to have to pull this money out anyway. In many respects, I would much rather you pull money out now while your income is down a bit. You'll be in the 22% tax bracket. That's fine. And pull the money out that you need, pay the tax that's due. You can live on it. No problem.
Okay.
Then wait until 67 at least to claim your Social Security. I could even make the case probably that you could wait till 70, but let's just say 67 for now.
Okay.
That ends up being that'll end up be $3,000 a month. $3,000 plus your pension, your frozen pension gets you what you need, right? Is that frozen pension have a cost of living adjustment or not?
I'm not sure.
I bet it doesn't, only because it's frozen.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. You guys have plenty of money because your wife's going to keep working. She does not have to put money away pre-tax if she doesn't want to. You could just take her money and add it to your cash account just to give you a little more liquidity if you want. It's up to you.
Okay.
But I like the idea that you kind of pulled back on the risk in your retirement account because what does it look like now? Like you went from being 100% stocks to what?
I think it's like 20% now.
That's it?
Yeah.
And she's full bore, like
she's really riskier yet.
Okay. I mean, I don't see anything bad here. I do think remember the reason why I'm telling you to delay your Social Security, even though it sort of feels like easy money, when you delay it, you have a better benefit and that benefit goes up with inflation. And that is a cost of living adjusted amount. Okay. So the longer you can wait, the better it can be. So if for some reason, let's just play this out. You're like, hey, you know what? 5 years, I'm working enough that I don't even I'm not even pulling any money out of my retirement account. If you can wait until you're age 70, the number's going to be even bigger. Wait till you see. It's huge. Okay, and that jump can, unless, are you in good health? I know that's a crazy question to ask. You sound good, but are you generally in good health?
Relatively.
All right. It does work better the longer you wait. So 70 is where you max it out.
Okay.
It sounds like you're in good shape, though.
He's being pitched a product.
Yeah,
what are you being pitched?
So I'm being pitched the one 403B that I have like 500 something thousand in there. This guy wants me to take about 275 out of there and put it in it's called a Assured Edge fixed annuity to guarantee me payments for the rest of my life.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I wasn't sure because I have a pension already.
Yeah.
I like not outliving all my money, but I do have a pension. I do have Social Security coming. Yeah. And I'll work some, but I just wasn't sure. And when I went online to research, and everyone's offering these products, they gave the big sales thing, but I couldn't really. Someone said, it's a very cost. I guess it's a high fee or something.
Yeah. But you don't need it. You don't need it. I'll tell you why you don't need it. You don't need it. First of all, pulling money out of your grasp and creating income is very appealing. But as you just said, and you're so smart to think this way, I have a pension. I'm going to have 2 Social Security checks, right? And even if you were to pass away and your wife would have her Social Security or yours if it were higher, you don't spend a lot of money. You don't need it. You will have 3 streams of income. And so I would hate to pay some insurance company for that stream of income. You don't need it. Honestly, you could just say, take 20, 30, 40 grand a year out of your 403B and pay the tax that's due. You're going to have to pay it anyway, right? When you're 73, so you're going to have to start taking money out. You don't need a stream of income. You don't spend that much money.
Okay.
People who need a stream of income are the people who are freaked out about the fact that they spend a lot of money, and they also are fearful that they don't want to manage the money, and they don't trust themselves, and it feels like too much. You have this frozen pension. You're going to have your Social Security. I think you're in very good shape. It's not to say that every single annuity sucks, but most of them do. And more importantly, it solves a problem that you don't have. You will have streams of income. You're fine. You're in good shape.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent to hear. I wanted unbiased information. I'm sitting there. Who can I ask? I'm like, oh my God, I could call Jill on money.
That's right. You could say Aunt Jill is here for me. That's it. I think you're great. Now, do you guys have your estate documents done?
Not yet. We're going to try though. Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah, I really do.
Pinky swear with me, dude. Don't buy an annuity, but get your estate docs done.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm finally on board with it. I know it. Retirement's crept up really sneaky on me.
Yeah. You sound like a happy 64-year-old. So congratulations.
I am. Thank you so much.
You've done a good job. So you and your wife. By the way, thank your wife every single day. Thanks, my honey, for making me put some money away.
I do all the time. Yeah, definitely.
It's funny. If you don't know what you don't know, and it's like not front of mind, you don't realize early on, like, I got to do this. So great for her and great for you guys. So thank you so much for joining us, and don't buy an annuity, but do your estate docs. And anyone out there is listening and you're in your 60s and you're thinking about what to do next, or you're in your 30s and you don't know where to start, or any place in between, give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the contact us button, complete that form. That's your email. But if you'd like to join us on the air, check the box. We're happy to help you out. While you're on the website, don't forget to check out our subscription service, Jill on Money Live, where you have access to quarterly live webinars and more bonus video content. $35 for the whole year. You'll get to hear all the stuff about Social Security that we just did with Heather Schreiber, the Social Security expert. She was amazing. So give us a holler. Let us know what's going on, and we'd love to have you join us. Okay, you can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcast. Please leave us a rating and review wherever you listen. And of course, try to put your hands metaphorically on someone's back. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.